Hey, I just wanted to pop in real quick before the pre-intro clip plays. I'll make this brief because the episode's already pretty brief. The reason why this had to be shortened was because the sections of Planet Wisp, like raw footage-wise, they're like an hour, and so it would have either been an episode that was like 50 minutes long, and I couldn't get out in time, or it would be this. So I'd like to quickly apologize in advance for that, and on with the video.
What if Blaze was made of fire?
I don't know. But at least she's not Elise.
What if Blaze was Elise?
I would burn it. With fire.
What if Blaze was made of fire?
I don't know. But at least she's not Elise.
What if Blaze was Elise?
I would burn it. With fire.
Okay, that's fair enough. Why do they have two ninja characters? Two very similar characters.
They're the same color even.
Well, not the same color though.
Well, they're the same type of color. One's purple, the other's purple. One's just a lighter purple. And actually, I don't know.
One's a good color. One's a good color. The other is stupid color.
I prefer SB over Blaze though. Only because he did it first.
Well,
oh, there he is.
That's my favorite character.
There he is.
That's my favorite. And you already know why.
There's a whole mission dedicated to him.
I know, we're not doing that one because it's hard and long.
It's hard and long. Alrighty then. I had fun with it. I liked it.
Oh no, but it's like for the sake of us. For the sake of the video.
Yeah, I mean, it is hard. It is kind of tedious, but I had a lot of fun with it. It was the mission I saved for last because of how difficult it was. You missed a red ring already.
Oh, I'll get it.
Oh. Gotta go backwards. Gotta jump. Should be like right there. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Also, those robots look really weird. No amount of times that I look at it, it just looks very weird. Are those little robots piloting big robots?
Why are they dabbing?
I don't know, but are those little robots piloting big robots?
Are they pirating anime?
No, I said piloting. I know it sounded like I said pirating, but
It's time to pirate anime, everybody.
no, don't pirate anime. Don't pirate anything, please.
Hey. What if it's really good?
Don't pirate it. Support the creators.
The next bread.
What are you doing in my Sonic game, Mario?
What are you doing? What is this Sonic game doing in my Mario? What's your
Oh, so Mario and Sonic Olympics, right?
Oh yeah. Mario and Sonic go to the special Chinese Olympics. Special Chinese impression Olympics.
Wasn't there like how many games in that series were there? Like I know there were some in the 3DS.
They were doing it since the Wii came out, pretty much.
Yeah,
so
but,
like since 2006.
And then there's been like. But how many has there been? I know that there's been like 4 on consoles.
Well, I know they've done more than just one on each console.
They did 2 on the Wii, 2 on the Wii U.
Wasn't there 3 on the Wii?
I don't remember, but I think it was 2 on the Wii, 2 on the Wii U.
I'm surprised they made so many.
1 on the Switch, now coming, and then pretty soon, and then also like a few on the 3DS and DS.
Oh, I can't sit in the chair. I'm disappointed.
Game is now 0 out of 10.
0 out of 55. They didn't work hard enough.
They didn't let you sit in a chair in a game about going fast.
This game was really revolutionary because you can sit in a chair. Did you hear about that? At some point, people were crazy enough to believe that sitting on a chair was a good design decision.
When was this?
Wait, what? What am I talking about? I'm talking about Life is Strange. People are like, you get to sit on a bench. It was a good idea.
Life is Strange is just...
The worst game ever made.
I've never played it, but it's just this pun not intended, strange thing. I don't understand what the appeal is. But I mean, I don't get the appeal of that kind of game in general, where it's like, oh, you go through this person's life and you can do a thing to influence the decisions. But I just don't get that. Listen, I'm a simple man. Give me Pokemon White and Super Mario All-Stars on the Switch. I'll be set for life.
They're never gonna do that.
I know they're never gonna do that, but I want it so bad. I want it so bad. Mainly because I've never owned a version of it, and I really want it, but it's so expensive.
Did you know they had a version on the Wii? Yeah, and they sold on a Wii disc, and they didn't tell anybody.
Yeah, does it include Super Mario World on it or no?
No.
Oh,
the thing is that they didn't even change the SNES stuff. It's you play with a Wiimote, you can't use the SNES controller.
I mean,
it's so weird. I don't know why they did it.
I mean, it's basically just a re-release, but if it included Mario World, I might be more willing to pick it up. But it doesn't.
No.
And I don't have an SNES. I have an SNES Classic, and I've got the SNES games on the Switch. But my SNES Classic doesn't come with Super Mario All-Stars, which makes me sad. Because I want to have a copy of Super Mario All-Stars. So Nintendo, you're not watching this. I know you're not watching this, but I'm still saying
and
this
anyway. And if you
anyway.
are, stop watching now.
Yes, please. Please port Super Mario All-Stars to the Switch. Please.
Yeah.
I'm begging you. It would be beautiful. I would love it.
Also, can we talk about how unappealing the sprites are in the Mario Maker 2? The new sprites they did.
Yeah.
I don't like the sprites they did for the Mario World specifically.
Like the new ones?
Yeah. I don't like Bowser.
Yeah, I think he's really weird. I like the Hammer Bro one though. Hammer Bros look okay.
Yeah, I just don't like how. The thing with Mario World is that it was so weird. The colors were off, and some characters were completely off with their color palette.
In World?
Yeah, and just characters didn't look right. Some of the enemies look weird, and I feel like a lot of the new stuff they did was very on model when a lot of World was just weird. How they did it. Felt like a very based on limitations of building a game for one of the first games for the SNES, and you can kind of see it a lot.
Yeah, I can.
I'm not really a fan of how they did it in World or in Mario Maker 2. It's kind of my problem with a lot of the stuff they did.
I sort of think that with the angry sun in Mario 1 in particular kind of makes me upset because it looks better. In my opinion, it looks better than it does in World in 3. And New Super Mario Bros. use Angry Sun is just stop.
I like it though. It's weird. I kind of like having New Super Mario Bros. I think New Super Mario Bros. On the DS looks good, but I don't really like how it looks on the Wii U or any other version. It's something weird about it. But it is the last bit of that weird edgy bit of Nintendo left, so I'll keep it, I guess.
What do you mean by the last weird edgy bit of Nintendo?
Well, it was at the 2000 they had a lot of weird kind of experimental stuff going on. Like they had Luigi's Mansion, had like weird like music. The GameCube had like a weird like
Weird,
aesthetic. To
weird
it that-
controller.
Yeah, they had a bunch of weird stuff going on. They had like Mario Strikers. They had like they made Pikmin, which is weird, kind of creepy game. There was a lot of weird stuff going on that I liked, and New Super Mario is the last bit of it that's still kicking.
And with New Super Mario Bros. On the DS specifically, it was a mix of 3D models and 2D sprites, and that actually led for a really amazing experience that I personally had a lot of fun with because it looked so good on the DS, and it had a nice style to it that the other games just don't have.
Yeah.
Also, yes, the spin dash is completely broken in this stage.
It's weird. I don't think the art is bad. I just don't really like it in Wii U for some reason. I don't know why.
It's like the games, yes, they're incredibly polished, and they're frankly they're beautiful in some cases, but when you're referring to like the same thing repeatedly, especially with the when you're looking at the DS versus like the Wii and the others entries, because they're all just so similar. They all just have sort of the same aesthetics or across the same games with the same level design and the same power-ups for the most part.
Yeah.
The DS version had the most unique power-ups. Good.
Yeah, I had a bunch of them actually.
Like, love them or hate them. The Mega Mushroom, the Blue Shell, which I love, the Mini Mushroom, plus the Fire Flower and Star, obviously. Those were all really, really good. Plus, it was the introduction of Bowser Jr. as a full-blown boss.
What are you talking about?
Like in a 2D space.
I guess so.
Like, he had never been seen as a boss in a 2D space before. Because really he had only been in Sunshine at that point.
I also don't like how blurry a lot of the games looked afterwards.
Wait, would you say how
blurry they looked.
Yeah.
It made them look even more unappealing.
Yeah. I just skipped an entire section of this level.
Good. Skip more of the game. Oh, those were projectiles.
Yeah. Gotta turn it to Big Ben time.
It's Big Ben time. It's Big Benny and the ink machine time.
Big Benny and the machine.
Oh, it's Bendy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Bendy.
Big Bendy.
Yeah, we're almost done with this game.
Blech. We almost have my head falling off my head, my neck.
Yeah. My shoulders hurt.
We got a perfect bonus. We finished it in 6 minutes. Woo!
Yeah, if you couldn't tell, I'm not the best at classic stages. So you're going to play the classic version of Planet Wisp, which is a blessing. The classic version is actually good. The modern version, however, is not. It is the only stage in my personal Sonic Generations profile that I have not bothered to get all the red rings for, because I don't like it. I refuse to do it. It's just not fun.
Ugh.
So, you can't make me.
I can't do that voice. Not anymore.
Thank you for saving me. Darn it! I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm a big scary monster.
Yeah, you are, monster. I agree. I agree.
Someone has to be behind all this. We gotta take him out, Sonic.
Good. Angel Lightning is unlocked, I guess.
Over. Continue.